So folks, it is a pleasant good morning from Capitol Hill, from the grounds of the Liberian legislature, where you have the Senate staffers, the Liberian Senate staffers, you're protesting over what they're saying, low salaries. According to them, there was a standard bill that was passed by lawmakers, ensuring that all of the three branches of government staffers should make equal amount. For if an individual who is a director, the legislature is making 500. The director the executive manager should make the same amount of money, and they are saying that it isn't happening. So we're going to hear from some aggrieved staffers here.
The internal budget or I'm determining the general budget that went around 700 million, 800 million, and now it's going to 1.2 billion. Okay. It is what I'm talking about. When the budget goes up to 1.2 billion, it should be able to capture the brand other issue that will satisfy me. That I'm talking about here. But it is not done. Now we want to know as to whether should be catered for from the internal budget. Okay. That's what we're discussing here. But get what? Nothing, no information coming to us at all. When we engage and they say, will you guys after the weekend, and we'll get to you guys later on, and nothing is run out. And the more disgraceful part there is that this place is the first branch of government. This place has the least number of employees in government. More than the executive. In the executive getting workers, 2 back arrests, 2 gallon alcohol, and yet they give 130 back arrests, just like that. 25 kg, just like that, and just walk that way to go. So we want to know as to whether we are human. We deserve better.
Someone would say now this could be like a jealousy because according to you, because the executive trying to add up some percentages or maybe add up the percentages of their staff, you want a thing. Why you want to do that?
I want a thing because it is me that allocating the money. It is me. It is me that signing. It is me that legal last aid. So why should I be ill-treated?
Are you jealous?
I'm jealous constructively. I'm jealous constructively.
So.
Concerned if the executive did not give those items to their employees.
Yes, our
and why now?
Why now? Because this is the appropriate time to risk it now.
Okay.
Basically, have you guys been able to meet with the Senate leadership to know as to whether what is it that you guys have been protesting to hear the plights of you agreed staffers? Have you been able to meet with the leadership of the Senate?
The first thing, we are not here. We are not still in a protest here. We are engaging constructively. But as I'm speaking to you, by tomorrow, the budget will. They are going to concur with the budget by tomorrow. And we want to know what have they catch up for us.
Oh, so in other words, you have not met your bosses.
I told you we have been meeting
But was there any committee to look into your crimes and plaques?
Okay, can I come in?
Was there any committee set up by the Liberian Senate?
You did not complete the question. We don't know if you complete. What is your name, sir?
My pleasure. By the word of introduction, my name is Henson Diado from the Operation Department. Like what my brothers, my colleague just said, in 2019, there was an act passed, the Standardization Act. It was passed that definitely even an employee of the executive, if and only you are a secretary general in the executive, at the legislature, the executive here must be able to make the same money. And since then, can you imagine, even since 2019 up to this time, our gasoline was caught 50%. It was caught. Our LD salary was caught up to this time. They said we're harmonized. Why? Ministry of Finance, by then they told us that we're not harmonized. Since then, we have been here. It was few months ago we discovered that definitely we were part of the externalization that everyone here should have benefited. So from there we raised up an issue wherein a concerned staff came about, and then that concerned staff met the rules and order for administration that had a set of committee, and that committee 2 months now have been working. In our 2 months operation, the Senate also invited consultants, and then they told us also to be able to standardize the salary structure of the Liberian Senate staff. Everything was done, now submitted by our staff leadership to the rules and orders and administration to be taken to the Senate in section. But since then, can you imagine? We are there behind them to come and tell us if and only if that act will be able to be in action in the next budget year, which is next year. Up to this time, they have not yet given us any word, and we are gathering information from now on to Thursday. They will be closing, and, you know, so it raised concern. In that process, while we were sitting, you know, the season festival, every institution, ministry, and agency definitely are celebrating. Will be going to their Liberian family to be able to go and celebrate the festival with them. To our surprise, our staff association, they went and negotiated with the Pro-Tem, and they told the Pro-Tem, Madam Pro-Tem, we need rice, we need oil, and we need some suka, at least something like $50, $100 to be added on our rest so that we can be able to take it to our family. The Pro-Tem asked the finance department, the HR department, and that of the procurement department, they should see reason to handle the situation. HR went and wrote, adding and measuring rest, oil, and then a Vita. But when procurement and finance were going to purchase these items, they left the HR out. They went to purchase only rice. And the rice they even brought that rice. The rice, let's consider that we are 10 employees at the Liberian Senate, but they went and they brought 8 bags of rice. So what happened to the rest of the other 2? Because HR told us, HR said he put in for 1,050 bags of rice, but now they brought 900.
You guys are how many? You guys are how many Senate staffers?
The Senate staffers, we are 1,000 plus.
Okay.
Yeah. Personal staffers, you know, 1,000 plus. 1,800. So one way or the other, how? Who will be left behind? Who will receive? Who will not receive? And even that rest.
So they brought less than 1,000 bags of rice.
Absolutely. They brought less. So
making it very difficult for you.
With the background you give,
who will receive?
With the background you give, you're talking about, you know, adding salary and all of that, and you get the rumor that, you know, this coming Thursday, the Senate going to be closing all their section and all of that. Don't you think that you're late? Because within just few days, all of your concern can be met. Someone was
you know, this discussion started 3 months ago.
Okay.
With the Senate, especially the Rules and Order and Administration, Senator Barbara Brown. And you know, he the one set up the committee, and then the committee have been working and reported on time. So I don't think we are absolutely late. Yeah, and the budget has not been passed yet. So we are not late in the direction.
So what is the message? We have a lot of people here.
So right now, the Senate staff, we came together with a conclusion of rejecting that rest, and we informed the Senate staff, the leadership. They put forth to the HR for distribution today. So they should have been on distribution, but they put stop to them. They put forth to the process. We, the staff, we rejected the rest. We said we don't want the rest. That one bag of rest. One bag of rest cannot. This is the House of Elder. Can you imagine? House of Elder.
So what do you intend to do if they don't take in your
So what's the next step for?
The next step, no. We will go in our process.
And you have to be decided.
You know we can.
So you
can
people are indecisive now.
No,
people are indecisive.
no, we are not indecisive, but we can't disclose what's going to be done. What we need is, no, listen. This is not just about rest. This is on
You are more based on salaries and low salaries.
Salary per se. Those salary is inclusive. But listen, a few months ago we discovered there is a bill called the standardization bill.
When did you discover that?
That bill was passed by the House by the Senate. That whatsoever happened to the executive, the judiciary will also happen to the Senate.
The legislature as a whole.
As a whole. So, therefore, when we discovered the bill, we closed it to them, and then we discovered that only a few persons within our circle have been benefiting from that bill.
that standardization bill will have been benefiting few persons. This is the concern of the servers. So we went to a meeting and we had a meeting. So if this is the case, then let's take the issue to our bosses and tell them what will become of us. Because we can't have a standardization bill where the executive is benefiting from the judicial benefiting, then few persons benefiting on our behalf.
Can you introduce yourself, sir?
What's it?
Mr. Bona, thank you so much. We're hearing noise on our side.
Yeah,
like some of your friends are
So basically, we are still here as the grounds of capital being of the Liberian legislature has not been seen with scores of aggrieved workers here at the Liberian Senate, of which they are now protesting over low salaries. So this is it, as you're hearing from
with just few days.
So we're still taking views from aggrieved Senate staffers here.
So we got that morning. All right. So you're listening to them.
So as you can hear, one of the aggrieved
black people for coming inside.
So we're still here.
I'm a luscious medic. I'm going to the Senate. Without having grown to the manner in which the staff that work in the Senate have been treated.
We have to put ourselves.
The recent work bill that was signed in law in 2019 is not affecting the House of Senate.
Oh, the vice president is coming.
So we're getting signal that the convoy of the vice president is expected to be here any moment from now. Those aggrieved Senate staffers are now saying that they will have to besiege. They have to besiege the convoy of the vice president to tell him exactly what they are going through. So we hope to speak with one of the directors.
How do you want them to handle the issue if they have been, according to them, this thing is not just today?
The protest started long ago, and I believe the leadership trying to see how best they can. Because it's a financial issue. They can just come and tell someone that, oh yes, we increase the salary. If they themselves do not put the house in order, there might be a serious problem ahead. I think the Senate is making decisions. For me, I think the Senate is making
But you're one of the leaders. You should be at the head of their quest. Instead, you're telling them to calm down.
Yes, my cycle, the cycle I work with is a security cycle.
Okay.
I will not go to the leadership and start advocating for the staff to get increase or increasement in the salary. So the issue that they got the leadership here, the leadership will handle the matter.
Okay.
The best way, I think, that everyone else will benefit.
Okay, thank you so much.
So you say what's your name again? Your position? Your position?
We got the Senate view.
So what's the dissenting views to his?
the director is telling his staff to wait. We are hearing that the Senate supposed to be closing tomorrow. If we wait, there will be no problem. Our problem will not be addressed. So we can wait for tomorrow. You understand?
So do you think that protestation is not the way forward?
I think protesting will draw their attention.
But you have been on ground since this morning. Have there any senator come to you to hear from your own side or your plaques?
We have not really seen any senator to enter here because we heard that the hearing will be commencing 12 o'clock. You understand? So that director there, they are making huge amount here. They are paid over 1,000 plus. So they don't care to advocate for us.
But
people here are making 180.
What's your position? What is his position?
I think he's one of the directors here.
I'm concerned about.
I'm
concerned about the disunity now because there's an African proverb that says a divided horse cannot hold. You want protest and they are saying no. So you got. So it means you got not.
Our protest not in his interest because he makes over 1,000 plus. People here make
and you do make lesser than that. That's why you. It's why.
I make $300.
Okay.
You understand? At my position, I make $300.
What's your position?
My position is special assistant.
Okay.
You understand? So that can commence the role. I use my transportation, my money transportation.
Do you think you'll be successful?
You have families.
I have children, I have children.
Extended family, extended relatives.
From the legal salary I earn here, I send my son to India. The recent age have been reduced. Every Saturday, Sunday, I go to one profit. Before I get people to my house to eat.
So do you think the process will rather you result?
We believe they will use results.
All right, because we just hear a
We are
journalist.
getting signals that the Liberian Senate Staff Association leadership is expected to speak to the press following moments of protestations here on the ground of the Capitol building. You have listened to them. They are saying that their salaries are very low. There's some level of partiality being done across the three branches of government. They are saying that according to the standardization bill that was enacted in 2019, the standardization bill was enacted in 2019 by the Liberian Senate. Did give the right to all all members, all staffers of the three branches of government, the legislature, the executive, the judiciary, that if you are a director at his executive mansion, you will be able to make, if you are making 500, the director here at legislature should be able to make a very same amount, and the same goes to the director at the judiciary. They are saying that has not been happening. It is contrary to what they say and what the Liberian Senate enacted into law. And they're also saying that during the festive seasons, basically every festive season, you have all of the government agencies, the three branches of government are giving some token. It could be rares, it could be oil, it could be some other cash to carry their families to observe the festive season, as all of the government agencies will come to a close, especially mostly the two horses constituting the legislature. They are saying that there are over 1,000 of staffers of the Liberian Senate, and what they requested to the leadership of the Liberian Senate, they put in for 1,000 of beggar arrests, and they get less than that, which makes it very difficult for them to get at least a token to their family members and some cash as well. They are saying that they are refusing it, they are rejecting it, because what they are giving is not necessary. It is below what they are expecting, and they are being mad handled by the leadership of the Liberian Senate. So
now you want to get something.
Yes.
And what could be that thing that could be something?
Our salary that we fighting for.
Okay.
Yeah, we are fighting for the increase of the salary.
But harmonization still in progress. What you want to, you don't want to accept what you have. Some people's salary was harmonized and it's still ongoing, and the government have not addressed that fully. Why you want for your salary to be increased?
Because the reason why I want my salary, our salary, I'm not speaking for myself. I'm speaking for every member of the staff. Because we are doing it as a team. We are not doing it alone. Other people out there, other how they call it, government institutes out there, their salary are up, they are carrying their salary up. They live like this.
No, we were not affected.
Or the harmonization.
We were not affected. But yes, still.
Every time they very good, you pay money, you pay rent. You pay, you pay nothing.
We're not affected. The harmonization never affected us. According to the former finance minister and then the CSA board, we're not affected. And the Standardization Act definitely supposed to place us in a position where we're supposed to make the same salary people in the judiciary and then the executive are making.
How do you know that the standardization policy has not,
has not taken effect?
Absolutely, we know.
How?
We internally we know.
How? Because
You share with us.
you do not know the salary of other people in various agency or maybe ministry.
I'm telling you, we know, and even there was a committee set up.
Okay.
That committee went to work and definitely gathered all the information which we presented to our bosses. That's it.
So
we are aware.
they're assuming that they should have been done, and for the fact that we were not affected by the harmonization.
Why would you say assuming when they act that was passed by my own bosses, it's in our possession, and then when we saw it, we complained to them. Even the first thing we did first, we went to our legal department. We presented this act to them, and they didn't want to say it's by law. Right? So that's how we wrote a complaint to our bosses. That's how our bosses said, okay, we understand that, yes, people are right, but just set up the committee so that people can be able to do the salary structure.
Did you read that? I'm coming. Did you read that and know, for example, a senior staffer within the executive is entitled to this?
Absolutely.
And this also should happen in the legislature?
Absolutely. We read all that.
So what's the standard? Say you have read it. What is the standard, for example?
For now, I'm just telling you the Standardization Act. It's by law. One way or the other, it was passed. It's by law. Yeah. So it definitely it must be able to capture us.
The problem
but we're not captured.
The problem I feel that because you know about the standardization, you are not definitive to talk about exactly how much each person should be taking.
No, I will not disclose, the salary structure. I will not disclose that to you. Okay. Yeah, I won't do that. Administratively, I can't do that. Okay. Yeah, that's what I said. Even the public said people from different ministry, government ministry agencies, definitely they are aware of this Standardization Act. People from the judiciary are aware. People from the executive, they are aware. So one way or the other, once you tell somebody about the Standardization Act, they will tell you, yeah, they are right, they are right. And it was passed since 2019.
The momentum is dying.
Who told you? Let me tell you, we were.
I'm saying the momentum is dying.
No, who told you? The staff were coming, but they told us and
this is not a protest.
Okay.
This is not a protest.